Hey interwebs, my name's Ant. How's everybody doing tonight? So first thing I want to do is apologize since I'm recording this video on my phone. Second thing, this video is not sponsored in any way, but I wanted to let everyone know where the pieces came from. So let's dive right in. So right here we have the Kitsch bent replacement analog stick internals, and as you can see I only have the lower bowl and the gears. They do offer the actual stick itself, but it's clear and honestly I prefer the OEM. I wanted to do this ultra quick review because I've been doing some wireless n64 mods lately, originally developed by user Micro on nfggames.com. I'll attach a link in the description below. And to be honest, a lot of the analog sticks that have been coming through are subpar. As you can see here, this particular assembly is relatively loose and sticks down a bit from being pressed on. Looks like they've been playing a lot of Mario Party. Now, here are the replacement parts. Like I said before, I have the lower bowl and the internal gears. My first thought on these is that they aren't perfect. Now this one here, in particular, the lower gear sits pretty perfect and rocks nice and easy, but the upper gets stuck here just a little bit. To be fair, their own website states, and I quote, "You may need to remove a slight bit of flash on the parts," which is typical for plastics, to ensure a smoother operation. This is very easily done with a common razor edge, if even required. So it looks like these two here are actually going to need a little bit of flash removed. So I'm going to quickly go over it with a razor's edge as instructed, and I'll see if we can get them sitting perfectly. So here you can see they're sitting rather perfectly now. I've got zero obstruction on the lower and zero obstruction on the upper. So this tells me exactly what they said. You just might have to remove a little bit of plastic flash and you're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and quickly tear down this analog stick and show you how to get inside. I'll do this in real time so you can see how easy it is to do. So first, just a screw on the back. Keep a little pressure on it because it's spring loaded. So once you get the screw out, this front's going to want to open up. So what I like to do is just hold it slightly and just pop these tabs and let the back open up. Once that happens, this should just lift right off. So the electronics just pull straight up and you should be able to remove the entire lower bowl. You can see the original. Here's the lower, and the upper is actually attached to the analog stick itself. Just turn the center part and it'll pop right off. So here we have the old unit on the left and the new on the right. The old unit still has the optical gears in it, so I'm going to transfer those over and go ahead and assemble this one back into the analog stick. So here we have it all put back together, and I know what you're thinking. That looks off center. Well, that's because it's stuck. So, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes when you get it just right, it sticks in the corner. So that means I'm probably gonna have to pull this apart and check to see if there's any more flash going on in there. Overall, feeling honestly seems a bit crunchy. So I'm probably gonna go through and make sure, like I said, there's no more flash in there, but I'm also probably gonna put a little bit of grease in there to make sure that these parts don't wear against each other. So overall, for the $9 US that I paid for both of these shipped, I would say it's definitely something worth doing. Unless you're that avid gamer that really needs that perfect OEM feel, this will definitely help the analog stick return to its normal position. So after cleaning everything up and getting rid of all the burrs that were left over, I actually discovered that this is quite amazing. It's really smooth now. Returns back to the center every time. No more getting stuck in the corners. So yeah, a little side note, this is actually really great. I would highly recommend going out and getting yourself a set of these. Just needs a little cleanup from the burrs and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them down in the comments. I'll answer them as best as I can. And have a great night.